What's up, guys, in the myth known as girl gamers? Just kidding, I know you're out there. Alright, so this is the Batarian, the bro guard. Yeah! Oh, rofl! Alright, I need to clear up a few things before I really get into this video. Number one, I'm using the Acolyte, and I do not recommend you do that. This video was the very first time that I used the character. I had just unlocked him in a full lobby, and I really quickly threw his spec together. Which I think it came out the way I'm going to use it. But yeah, the Acolyte was a bad idea, because with this character, especially the way I'm playing right now, only having the Acolyte, and in general, you should really focus on cleaning up mooks. Like, don't really focus on bosses. Like, unless you have a good gun. So now, the thing with the gun, you need to find a good balance. You need to stay at 160 recharge speed, in my opinion. And I use structural ergonomics. I almost always do, even if I'm at 200%, and like the difference at that point would be like a 0.09. It's negligible, but still, whatever. So what I found so far, the best bet is to use a wraith. I just wanted to clear that up. And there was something else I wanted to clear up, but anyway, so let me see what I have in my notes here. Yeah, I die a few times. I still come in a really close second, and I die 3 times, and it's so fucking funny how I die. I left it in the video. It's hilarious at the times I get grabbed. The reason you want to stay at 160%, the reason that's so important, is because you want his heavy melee and your biotic charge to sync, right? So finish the heavy melee and charges up. It's pretty much the same thing if you use a wraith, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I tried with like a whole bunch of guns, and I was trying to come up with like a balance between you need to be able to kill boss mobs, right? In this video, I avoided it at all costs, okay? Which isn't really good. You know, like, yeah, some people do that. You know, you could do it, but you really should have a backup way. And a lot of people complain that there's no, well, not complain, but, you know, they're like, oh, there's no melee synergy. That's fine, dude, because honestly, you need the weapon synergy. It's good balance. It's a good way to, his heavy melee hits so fucking hard as it is. You could use the melee synergy more than you would. Yeah, no, I don't know if I said weapons. You could use weapon synergy more than you would need melee synergy at this point. And that's another thing. If you're using like an eviscerator, you could get away with using an eviscerator. XCal used it, and I was gonna use it, but I wasn't so sure, and he did it, and it worked fine. But you need a reliable way to kill boss mobs, especially if you're gonna do platinum. There's gonna be a lot of them. Get grabbed. I get dropped over here, that's why I left it in. I mean, I left all the grabs in anyway because they're funny, but that time was whatever. Anyway, and when you are in the heavy melee, if you spec properly, I don't know if it's a spec or what, I forgot, but your damage reduction will be insane. It's just ridiculous. Apparently, I hear from people that it tops the Crow Guard, and I believe from experience that that is true. Yeah, I already explained that my score was second for the reasons that you will see in the video, which are fucking... Oh, one's coming up right now, I think. Yeah, wait. Hate surf into a Banshee. Lol. Anyway. And so, I mean, I'm pretty good with the Crow Guard, and so naturally, this character, I played it, and my jaw hit the floor, and my dick hit the desk. I was like, this is amazing. This is amazing. And another thing is that the charge doesn't have that like delay, that second delay that the Crow Guard has, so it makes it even more fun. And of course, the human charge carried over. And so I spec'd really weird. I'm 6'3", 6'5", 6". No, I don't know if lash is second actually, but lash I have 3 points in just for shits and giggles, like if I want to pull a guardian away or something like that, or if I want to pull something away. But you know, you can omit that if you please. But the most important thing, that in biotic charge, if you take area charge, it is mandatory to put 5 points into the mastery. I call it mastery. I'm not sure. It's the passive. People call it also the non-fitness passive one. You need 5 points in there. And you need to go with power damage if you take area charge, because you need to have 1,000 newtons of force in your charge to be able to reliably stagger phantoms. That's important. If you want to take lash, and you don't put like full points into the passive, I always put at least 4 for the weight reduction. But you should definitely take that because you want to be able to stagger phantoms. It wasn't even working for some reason. It's so it is. I saw a thread in the forum. Some kid was complaining about it, that he was in the middle of a heavy melee and he got stabbed by phantom, and then I know what he's talking about now. Like I figured that he might have charged while the phantom's talk to the hand was up or something, but now sometimes it fucks up. If you heavy melee too soon after the charge, sometimes the phantom doesn't get staggered, so be careful for that. I'm not sure if that's what it seems like. That's just, you know, what it looks. And so like speaking of that, speaking of heavy meleeing and getting owned, the best way I could describe this guy is that he's, and this is gonna sound funny, and that's why I'm saying it, he's unbreakable except when broken. Okay, that's the best way I can describe this guy, is he is unbreakable except when broken. So if you charge and you start to heavy melee right away, say the phantom doesn't get staggered, they can interrupt your heavy melee and stab you, right? I think the same thing can happen on the Krogan, but it's less likely because it's faster, right? So the Krogan, you stagger and you heavy melee and the bitch is dead. With this guy, the heavy melee takes a little longer to wind up, so occasionally if you're not fast enough, like it might overlap. Like there might be a little bit of an overlap where after your heavy melee where it ended, your heavy melee ended and the phantom is recovering, so that's dangerous, so just be careful. And also you can be staggered. He's not as stagger resistant as the other Batarians, it seems. Then again, I've never really played melee builds on my other Batarians. On my Batarian soldier, I'll ballistic blades, turn around, walk away, and let them blow up like Iron Man. Oh yeah. I love that class. And the Sentinel, I fucking love that shit. Oh, this is funny too. I hate surfed in reverse. I meant to melee the Ravager and it targeted a Swarmer. I'm not really paying attention to the video, so I hope I see. Yeah, that was only the second funny part. I was looking at my notebook. I'm like a scientist here. I have all my notes out, ready to go. I mean, that's basically everything that I wanted to say. Right off the bat, I wanted to say that don't use the Acolyte. I don't recommend it unless it's just a sidearm and you have like the Eviscerator, or just go with the Wraith. You want something. Oh, speaking of which, actually, if you're gonna use the Omni Blade, definitely use the Eviscerator. But if you're gonna use the Wraith, use just the knife add-on attachment. I mean, his heavy melee is so strong that, I mean, if you sacrifice a little bit here and there, it doesn't really matter, you know. That's why I was actually happy that melee synergy wasn't there, because I didn't want to have to feel pigeonholed or whatever the fuck that word is into getting it. I really actually appreciate that they don't give you that, because then you don't have to feel so like, oh shit, a charge wasn't really working over there, because the Ravagers are low and I couldn't target them. Yeah, so what the hell was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, no, the melee synergy. Yeah, it's not really necessary. You one-shot mooks anyway. Oh, I missed over there, but you'll see in you're watching it. You know, like you see, boom, I take the heads off. It's awesome. Lol, Banshee's fucking hi. Oh man, dude, it's so fun. It's so fucking fun. This class is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Oh, let me tell you guys actually something. The very first time that I played a Krogan was in the demo, right? I've been playing Mass Effect since the demo because I love ME, right? I love it. Like I said in one of my videos, I think, or maybe somewhere I said it, one of the best things I did in this game, I mean with the series Mass Effect, is over the summer, I had never played Mass Effect 1, so I did a full trilogy playthrough 1 week, and it was so amazing. It was such a good experience until I got to the last 15 fucking minutes of the game. At least it's a little bit bearable now. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, this guy, oh no, the first time I played a Krogan, the demo, my friend had it, and he didn't play it. He like waited, right? And I got it, and we both played a melee match together. Holy fuck, dude. I cried. Literally cried laughing. It was so funny. The kill feed just said melee, 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 and like the headbutting and everything. Dude, it was just the funniest shit ever. It was like one of the most fun times I've ever had in this game. As always with Ravagers, I'm sure you guys, if you watch my videos regularly, you know now, if you didn't already, that you can stand right up close to Ravagers. If their stacks are broken, they can't do shit to you. And even with this guy, if you're punching them, you're not going to take damage from the stacks blowing anyway. I don't even care anymore. Usually like on the Slayer, because I don't know if you could stagger him. See, look at that shit, dude. Now I'm going to get, oh no, I thought I was gonna get grabbed, but look, dude, he hate surfed in a fucking semicircle and then right in front of the Banshee. Oh man, hate surfing is fun though. I mean, I don't. Hate surfing is when a guy kind of was flying, and you lock on with the heavy melee on the Batarian, and you surf kind of across while you're meleeing. So I didn't know what it was, and I saw people say it on the forum, so I looked it up. It's really funny though. Charge bugging out over there. I don't know why my rocket launcher's still out. Yeah, but with the Acolyte, I had to really go out of my way to not fight boss mobs, and it was really annoying. So yeah, definitely keep a Wraith or an Eviscerator, and maybe even an Acolyte sidearm, because the Eviscerator is very light. But I'm not sure, if you have the Omni Blade, it might get kind of heavy. But try to keep it at like 160. You know, play like that. If your heavy melee and charge isn't syncing right, then get structural ergonomics. But if not, you can use like the Berserker or something like that package. I don't remember what it is, like shotgun damage and melee damage. But I mean, as you guys know, if you watch my videos, I'm obsessed with like haste and recharge speed and stuff like that, so I always go for that. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing. This match was really frustrating because I got grabbed a lot of times from like really stupid shit. I don't know. We'll see. I pretty much said everything I needed to say, so let's just enjoy the rest of the video. Oh man, I love that. It's just so good. See, that's a good thing about the Acolyte, and that's why in my other video I called it a Pocket Rieger, because look how fast I took down the barriers on that Banshee, and then it's really shitty against armor. Rieger is a little bit better on armor versus the Acolyte, but they're still both pretty. Oh, look at this shit. I couldn't get up the ladder because the goddamn Banshee was just standing there pushing me in. Oh. I put the LOL too late. I meant to put it a little earlier. I couldn't get up the ladder because the Banshee was pushing me against it. Just sitting there strafing left and right all confused, like, help, help. I was panicking during that part. Oh man. Oh, and on a good note, today my YouTube granted me permission to upload videos longer than 15 minutes, so I'm really stoked about that. It's a big step for me, you know. My channel's small, I don't get views really, so I'm glad that I'm finally at least that point, because it saves me like 2.5 hours of time, you know. God damn it, my screensaver. Anyway, it saves me a lot of time, because then I don't have to render a whole part 2, I don't have to upload the whole part 2, I don't have to edit the part 2 in case it doesn't fit in the 15 minutes somehow. Sometimes if you fight, say, Reapers or Cerberus on a big map, especially Cerberus, they like inherently take a little longer. And if you fight them on like a big map, sometimes it's like a half-an-hour match, you know? Which I don't like. I mean, if I have a match that's a half an hour, it's like, holy shit, I must have been playing with dumbasses. Or just I was playing shitty myself. You know, I'm not infallible. You know, that first time the Banshee picked me up and then dropped me, I thought the Banshee wasn't going to pick me up, because I know at one point they won't rather pick you up, or both, they won't anyway. But I don't know. Even actually in my Krogan video, I think I said that too. I was like, you know, there is a period where they won't grab you, just don't even bother. I didn't listen to my own advice and I got grabbed, but luckily I got dropped. So yeah, so like, I mean, I'm really going out of my way. I think it already passed, but at one point I like ran away from 2 Banshees and went and hunted down Marauders. And the fucking brutes, oh, go away. They're so annoying. Oh, sorry, I hit like my mic. They're so annoying. Urgh. The video's got about a minute left, I believe, yeah. Yeah, dude, if you unlock this class, oh, dude, you are in for a good time. So, just remember to take a gun. That could be a good backup in case you need to kill bosses, which you will absolutely need to do if you're responsible. So I would say maybe a Wraith. Oh no! No! Yeah! I was spamming F, I don't know why. I just punched her in the face when I got dropped. Here we go, we're about to end. So yeah, so keep in mind now, because of those stupid grabs, the ladder and then the other one or whatever, that all hate surfing into the Banshee. Like 2 rounds, I was done the whole time. So, oh, I didn't put my score in. Oh, it's not there anyway. But I came in 2nd place, really close. We were like by 1,000 off. Anyway, that's my video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.